So we just got our delivery numbers for the last week, which is the 10th to 16th of July 2023, and we can see that Tesla again at 10,000, Li Auto at 7,700, and NIO is at 3,900 units. So where are these numbers ranking in terms of previous weeks and the more difficult months in April and May? So we can see that in April and May we had roughly 6,500 and just above 6,000 for those 2 months each, and these were going quite a bit down compared to earlier this year and also late last year, which I believe we had some months even close to 15 or even above 15,000 units. So April and May were not really good, and this is due to the lack of models being available on the market, as a lot of their models were due to facelift. We can see that 3,900 units, how does it stand up against the previous few weeks? Week 25 we had 3,200, and then week 26, which is basically the really good number, that 4,100, so that's really good. Then last week we were not quite satisfied. We were like okay with those numbers, but we were not fully satisfied, and we said that in the last video that it's really important that this week is again rebounding, and I guess like 3,900, it's basically 4,000 units. It's okay because this gives us a run rate of roughly 210,000 cars for the full year with this kind of run rate each week. Again, we won't hit those numbers if we keep this pace, simply due to that some of the months here were not as good. So in April and May and also January were not so great. So in order to hit 200,000 we need to increase this pace to like 5,000 or even high 5,000s, close to 6,000 for some of the weeks in order to achieve that 200,000. But again, I mean, my suspicion is that July maybe we will come just below this number, maybe 16,000 or 17,000. With a good push, maybe 18,000. Especially knowing that the last 2 weeks we are basically 7 to 8,000 cars just in the last 2 weeks, and then you add to that the first few days that is included in week 26, but those 2 days were basically in July but in the week 26, which is mostly in June. So you add all of those days together, you would basically get somewhere around 8,000 cars delivered for you from NIO until 16th of July. And let us see. So we have 31 days in July, so basically half of the month, 8,000. I mean, I'm quite confident that we have a good shot at hitting 18,000 if they manage to increase this pace again to, let's say, 4,500 next week. 2 news about the past week. So we can see that the NIO Power Day of 2023 is in a couple of 2 days, I think in 20th of July. And there they will talk about the new, maybe, I don't know, powertrain or at least the power swap stations. And also there's been a quite interesting rumor about a cooperation between Mercedes Benz and NIO. And we know that the CEO Lee, he has spoken about possibility of NIO basically in talks with other brands to use the company's battery swap station and platform. So this could be really huge boost to the company and the stock price if we could see some sort of cooperation between NIO and Mercedes Benz or other companies. But again, this is just a rumor, but I think it's very important to follow some of the more serious information out there. And just quickly, we can see that the latest news is basically was that 6 days ago they announced the equity investment from, I don't remember, was it from Abu Dhabi or United Arab Emirates? I don't remember exactly, but yeah, so some investment group from Middle East, they invested quite a bit in NIO, and we can see that the next earnings, I think, is for 6th of September, if I recall correctly. I believe it's in September, yeah. So we have definitely to follow up NIO before the earnings, and let's have a look at the stock price. So stock price is down 1.2% today, but it's been on an uptrend over the past month at least. And the last few days, when it did the top at 11, it's been going down a bit, which is quite normal. So hopefully we can get out of this channel and this consolidation phase here, and maybe hopefully we can hit, I don't know, if we can get back at least to these levels at 20, if the delivery numbers keep increasing from here. Because you have to remember, I think in week 24, which we cannot see here, week 24, I think they had 2,500. And in April and May, so we are basically speaking week 16, 17, we could see some numbers around 1100 and 1500. Not good numbers basically. So if they manage to increase these numbers, at least we have a shot at getting close to 200,000 cars for the full year, which will definitely show in the stock price. And now going back to the other companies that are basically operating within this market, we know that Tesla, they have their earnings report tonight. So this could give an indication in regards to the average selling price and maybe effect of the batteries and the battery price that has been going down a bit lately. So yeah, I'm very, very eager to see Tesla's report. So thank you for following. This was again a quick update on NIO's deliveries, and I will continue to do these updates on the weekly deliveries as long as we keep getting them, and hopefully we can see a good rebound again next week to 4,500 or thereabouts. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.